Close your eyes for just a moment. Forget everything around you. Now picture someone who looks incredibly rich. What do you see? Maybe it's a sleek black luxury car gliding silently down the highway. Perhaps it's a massive mansion standing behind elegant iron gates. You imagine designer suits tailored to perfection. Luxury watches that cost more than most people's annual salary. Private jets. Five-star resorts. Champagne dinners overlooking city skylines. Millions of followers on social media watching every glamorous moment. This image feels familiar because we've been surrounded by it our entire lives. Movies celebrate it. Advertisements glorify it. Celebrities display it. Social media feeds us endless highlights of people who seem to have everything. Without realizing it, we've been taught a simple equation. Expensive lifestyle equals financial success. The more someone spends, the richer they must be. At least, that's what we've learned to believe. But here's the uncomfortable truth. That picture is often an illusion. Because looking wealthy and actually being wealthy are two completely different things. A luxury car parked in someone's driveway doesn't tell you whether they paid cash for it, or whether they'll still be making monthly payments 6 years from now. A beautiful mansion doesn't reveal whether its owner is financially free, or overwhelmed by mortgages, taxes, maintenance bills, and constant stress. Designer clothes don't tell you how much money sits inside a person's investment account. A first-class airplane ticket doesn't reveal whether the traveler has millions quietly working for them, or thousands of dollars accumulating on a credit card they'll struggle to pay off later. Appearances are loud. Wealth is quiet. One seeks attention. The other creates security. And the difference between those two ideas changes everything. Imagine walking through two different neighborhoods. In the first neighborhood, every driveway is filled with luxury vehicles. Every house seems designed to impress. Everything sparkles. Everything screams success. Now imagine another neighborhood. Simple homes. Reliable cars. No flashy displays. Nothing particularly extraordinary catches your eye. If you judged only by appearances, you'd probably assume the first neighborhood is much wealthier. But financial researchers have discovered something fascinating. Many truly wealthy families live surprisingly ordinary lives. Not because they can't afford luxury, but because they understand something most people never learn. Every dollar you spend today is a dollar that can no longer work for your future. Real wealth isn't measured by what people see. It's measured by what they don't. The investments quietly growing year after year. The emergency fund nobody knows exists. The retirement accounts increasing every month. The businesses generating income while their owners sleep. The rental properties collecting rent. The stocks paying dividends. The assets that continue working even when the owner takes a vacation. None of these things are exciting enough for social media. No one posts a picture of their index fund. Very few people celebrate another year of compound interest. Nobody becomes famous because they quietly increase their savings rate. Yet these invisible decisions are exactly what create lasting financial freedom. Think about an iceberg floating in the middle of the ocean. Everyone notices the small piece sticking above the surface. It's visible. It's impressive. It's easy to admire. But what makes the iceberg powerful isn't the part everyone sees. It's the massive foundation hidden underneath the water. Nearly 90% of an iceberg remains invisible. That hidden foundation supports everything above it. Money works the same way. The visible lifestyle is only the tip. The invisible assets are the foundation. Most people spend years polishing the visible part. Few spend enough time strengthening what nobody else can see. That's why so many people appear successful while secretly feeling trapped. Behind expensive lifestyles often hide expensive obligations. Monthly payments, loans, credit card balances, car insurance, property taxes, maintenance costs, luxury subscriptions, endless financial commitments. Every purchase creates another responsibility, another bill, another payment, another reason your paycheck already has somewhere to go before it even arrives. Eventually something strange happens. People begin earning more money, but feeling less free. Why? Because every raise immediately creates a bigger lifestyle. A nicer apartment, a newer car, more expensive vacations, better restaurants, luxury furniture. Instead of increasing wealth, they increase expenses. This pattern has a name: lifestyle inflation, and it quietly traps millions of people. Imagine getting a $10,000 raise. It sounds life-changing, but within months, many people barely notice it. Why? Because the extra income disappeared into new spending. Human beings adapt surprisingly quickly. Today's luxury becomes tomorrow's normal. The excitement fades. The payments remain. This cycle repeats itself again and again. More income, more spending, more obligations, less freedom. Now compare that with someone who makes a different decision. Instead of spending every raise, they invest it. Instead of buying a newer car, they buy shares in companies. Instead of increasing monthly expenses, they increase monthly investments. At first, the difference seems almost invisible. Their friends may even wonder why they still drive an ordinary vehicle, why they don't upgrade their house, why they don't show off expensive purchases. But 10 years later, those quiet decisions begin producing extraordinary results. Their investments have grown. Their passive income increases. Financial stress decreases. Opportunities multiply. And perhaps most importantly, they gain something money alone cannot buy: choices. Because true wealth is not about owning the most expensive things. It's about having the freedom to decide how you spend your time. Freedom to leave a job you dislike. Freedom to start a business you've always dreamed about. Freedom to spend more time with your family. Freedom to travel without worrying about every expense. Freedom to help people you care about. Freedom to sleep peacefully at night, knowing one unexpected emergency won't destroy your finances. That is what wealth truly purchases. Not luxury. Freedom. The world constantly encourages us to impress strangers. Buy this. Upgrade that. Show everyone you've made it. But ask yourself something. How many of those strangers will pay your bills? How many of them will support your family if you lose your job? How many likes on social media can cover a medical emergency? The answer is obvious. Approval doesn't pay expenses. Assets do. Here's a simple truth worth remembering. Every dollar that enters your life has only one job. It can improve your future, or it can improve someone else's opinion of you. It cannot do both. This doesn't mean you should never enjoy your money. Life is meant to be lived. Experiences matter. Comfort matters. Celebration matters. The goal isn't to become obsessed with saving every penny. The goal is balance. Spend intentionally. Invest consistently. Build quietly. Because financial peace doesn't come from buying everything you want. It comes from needing less than you earn. The happiest wealthy people rarely wake up wondering how to impress the world today. Instead, they wake up knowing they have options. And options create confidence. Confidence creates peace. Peace creates freedom. So before buying something expensive, pause for just one question. Am I purchasing comfort? Or am I purchasing an image? Will this make my future stronger? Or simply make today look more impressive? Those two questions alone can completely transform your financial life. Because money is not wealth. Money is only a tool. Wealth is what happens when that tool is used wisely. And the people who understand this simple difference don't always look rich. But they're the ones who quietly build lives that no recession, no unexpected bill, and no economic downturn can easily destroy. Real wealth is invisible. Real wealth is patient. Real wealth is built one wise decision at a time. And perhaps the greatest sign that someone has become truly wealthy is that they no longer feel the need to prove it.